family came here on my 3rd birthday. We lived in Errol Moor on Beach Road, which was next to Harvard. I always felt we had no money in my family at all. We lived in a flat, and then we were in a council flat from when I was 11. We probably had a little bit more money because my granddad came to live with us, and he'd been a manager of a cotton mill, and so he was getting a pension every week, and he'd give Mum money out of that. So we probably had a little bit more spare. And I used to go and get his cigarettes for him as a kid, and then he'd give me the change, and I used to be able to get to the cinema that way as well. Went down the beach a lot, would walk along it, roller skate, go in the sea a lot during the summer. Cousins used to come during the summer holidays, and so our friends of my parents and their children. It was like a big playground, really. This was a touristy place, massively tourist. There were thousands in the summer coming here. It's completely different. There were camping sites everywhere. It was certain parts of the country at different times. I think Birmingham was first week in August, Leicester, Nottingham. And during that time, all the girls and the boys used to look for visitors to go out with. The other place I loved was Edie's Cafe, and they had a jukebox in. And John Travers, his dad owned the jukebox, I think, and he used to go and replace the records, and he was a friend. So I'd buy the records off him when he'd finished with them. And that was a way of buying records for 20p or 10p, something like that. And everybody used to gather there on a Saturday morning and listen to the jukebox, and you'd have one drink. And Edie was, she got a voice like a foghorn, but she had a heart of gold. So you could sit there all morning and perhaps spend, I don't know how many pence it was, just drinking coffee and chatting. So it was like having a youth club, really. It was a brilliant place to grow up in, basically, because we had everything, didn't we? We had sea, mountains, we had freedom, you know.